Jared Spaulding says Carpenter Julio Ramos failed to properly fix his leaking back door. He is suing for the return of his fee.
Mr. Ramos acknowledges that the door is defective.
Your Honor, I have a video.
I'm speaking. And you claim you can't return the door because you installed a knob.
Correct.
That's too bad.
It is.
For you.
Okay.
Because the price of the door, you have to go back to the place where you bought it and say, this door was defective, or you should have known that you installed a defective door. What was the price of the door?
The door is roughly $900 or so.
How much was the door?
We never received from him a breakdown of what he was charging us.
I'd like to see the receipt for the door.
I can pull it up on email, Your Honor.
Great.
Your Honor, it's not only the door that is leaking, the installation was not. I have video showing water streaming down from the top of the door.
While he's looking at that bird, would you play Mr. Spaulding's video? Sure.
So that, right when it started, was puddle on the floor from, this is the first rain we received after the door was installed. There was a puddle on the floor from rainwater trickling down the door, not from the knob, but from above the knob, right at the top of the door. It's not coming from the ceiling, it's not coming from the wall, it's coming right from the seam of the door.
And do you have any video of after the defendant sent a workman to reapply?
I don't have video. I don't have video after they sent the workmen to reapply sealer, but I do have pictures showing.
I'd like to see the pictures. Mr. Ramos, what were you paid for this entire job?
$2,000, ma'am.
Yeah, Your Honor, that's not correct.
There was additional work added on after the fact, after we installed the door.
Like what?
Some flooring issues that they had due to the leak.
Due to the leak?
Yes,
well,
prior to us being there. Yes, ma'am.
How much did he pay you altogether?
$24.50, I believe, roughly.
And the damage to the floor was as a result of the leak?
Prior to, yes.
Prior to your installing the door?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Also, the reason that we can't return the door is the handle that they brought. We had to drill a hole through the door.
I don't care.
It was a front door handle on the French door system.
It's not a problem. It's not the problem.
I
It's
understand.
not your problem, Mr. Ramos. Mr. Ramos.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't bother to bring up the door, sir.
Okay.
Those pictures, Your Honor, are from maybe a week ago that I took after taking up some of the floorboards to see if
He's not paying for the floor. Mr. Ramos.
Yes.
I want you to look at me, sir.
Yes.
Your company was called in because Mr. Spaulding was having trouble with a door that was leaking. He called your company in to fix the door and its surrounding whatever was leaking to ensure that his house was dry. You quoted him $2,000 to do that. At the end of the $2,000, he still has a leaky door. He's going to get somebody else to do it. And you're going to give him the $2,000 that he paid you because you didn't do your job.
I disagree with that, Your Honor.
You didn't do your job.
We did our job.
No.
There's circumstances that lead to the warranty being voided.
No circumstance.
I could install any door anywhere, but if the warranty is voided due to what the client does or does not have on their home, like a canopy to protect the door, there's nothing I can do.
That's your problem, Mr. Ramos. If you say to Mr. Spaulding, this area back here requires a canopy, and even if I put in a door properly, you're going to have water coming in because the roof is sagging, whatever, I can't do it, that's fine. But if you say I can fix your leaking door, and if when you leave the door is still leaking, you have to give him back his money, $2,000, judgment for the plaintiff. We're finished.